All right, guys, you know it's getting serious when the warden hat comes out. That's how you know that this is getting serious. And it is getting serious because we have 32 days to make a living off the business. Now, I actually broke this down because the scariest thing to humans, the most stressful thing to humans, is the unknown. When you don't know what's going to happen with something, when you don't know how to go about something that needs to be solved, we don't know what to do, that is the most stressful part. If you're doing what you can, then you're doing what you can, and you're doing what you can do. So, and there's a lot less stress there. There's still stress, but when you know that you're doing what you can do, there's a lot less stress because you're doing what you can do. Fuck, what more do you want me to do? Anyway, so, point is, I actually was like, okay, so we need to make a living off the business. What does that mean? What does that look like? How much money is that, more importantly? And it comes out to this. I divvied up all my expenses. What would I need? How much money would I need to be making off my business to be covering all my bills, covering some basics, enough to buy my girlfriend some flowers, and fuel for my fucking car? How much money am I going to need to actually live off my business? And it came out to a big whopping number of 4,000 per month. 4,000 per month. That's all I need. 4 grand a month. 4 grand a month for me to be alive. For me to be staying alive and to be living normally, I need 4 G's a month. 4 G's a month. What does that look like? Realistically, I don't have the skill yet. I don't have the skill yet to be charging $2,500 a month, $2,000 a month, and just having like 2 clients that are paying like 2 grand a month. I don't have the skill yet to charge that price. I don't. So realistically, how am I going to get $4,000 per month? I'm going to need about 4 clients. I'm going to need 4 to 5 clients, all paying me, about $1,000 per month. Because that's really, realistically, that's really all I can charge at the moment because my skill isn't worth more than that, I'll be honest. And I need to get the reps in so that my skill can go up, so my price can go up. But basically, what I'm going to need is about 4 clients worth roughly about 1k PM each. So I'm going to need about 4 clients worth about $1,000 a month each, roughly. I'm going to need about 4 clients worth $1,000 a month. Maybe some of them I can upsell, maybe some of them, whatever. But I need $4,000 a month. Realistically, what that looks like for me at my current level is, it's about 4 clients paying me about $1,000 a month. Because that's not too much. $1,000 a month isn't that much. Now, I did the math on this. I've done a lot of outreach in my time. I've gotten to a certain level. Let's say we're working with. This is the graph of progress. We have results, and then we have time. I've done this backwards. We have results, and then we have time. Now, how progress usually works in any endeavor is it's usually like this. It's usually flat, 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 nothing, 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 something, something, a little bit more, and then you fucking skyrocket. You go up. That's usually how it works. Now, however, here, if you've read Atomic Habits, you will know what this is referred to as the Valley of Disappointment. This is the valley of 1k per month clients. 1k PM C. This is the valley of 1k per month clients. This is the valley of 500 PMC. This is the valley of 500 per month clients. This little bit here. And this is all due to, if we have on the other side, we got time on the bottom. We have time on the bottom. We have money on the side, and then we have skill on the other side. Money and skill are the same metric, and it's all due to time. So I just have to get through the valley of 1k and $500 per month clients via projects. actual project fulfillment, getting the reps in, you know? Okay, so if this is the little journey, the little hero's journey that we need to go on, 4 clients will get me out of here pretty fucking quick. Out of here. Pretty quick. I can get out of there pretty quick with 4 clients. I reckon I could probably get out of there in a month. I reckon a month of just like solid slamming outreach and like actually just like really, really going through the reps of some projects. I've already had, guys, I've been on this for like a couple of years. But I always, in the past, I've always slowed down as I've started to break through. As I've started to see a result, I started going, oh, well, I'm getting results now. Okay, this is cool. And I don't double down and push harder. Now I have to. I legitimately have to. Right now, I'm probably sitting at about here. I'm probably sitting at about here. Should probably use a different color. I'm here. This red line. I'm there. I'm just under the breakthrough. I'm about 3 weeks away. I'm about 3 or 4 weeks away of solid just client fulfillment and outreach. I'm about 3 or 4 weeks away from the breakthrough. And what does the breakthrough look like? The breakthrough looks like having the skill to charge the higher price, meaning I make more money, and I'm not gonna go broke, and I'm gonna be able to pay my rent and fuel and buy my girlfriend flowers and fucking feed myself. I'm gonna be able to live. I'm about 3 or 4 weeks away, so I don't have a fucking day to waste, literally, because for me to hit this breakthrough, which is literally living, for me to live above this threshold here, this is the fucking living threshold. If I can break through that little breakthrough, like if I can get over that line, that means that I can live off my business. So for me to actually get there, yeah, I'm about 3 or 4 weeks away. 3 or 4 weeks of solid, just like knuckling down, hustling. Yeah, I'm about 3 or 4 weeks away. So let's get into the actionables, because that's what matters. For me to hit that, for me to get 4 clients worth 500 to 1K per month each. Look, guys, I can fucking live off scraps. I could probably live off like, like $3,000 a month. Is like literally like, you'll see my ribs, but I'll be alive. I can, like, worst comes to worst, I can live off like 3 G's a month. So I need 4 clients worth anywhere from 1K to $500 per month. That's it. I need 4 clients. 4 clients. So, given my current outreach metrics, how many emails am I going to need to be sending a day? How many projects am I going to need to do? Blah, 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 blah. Basically, with my current emailing metrics, which are, I have an average reply rate of about 5%. This is true. Book calls is about 25 to 40%, I would say. And my close rate is like 75%. I barely ever lose clients. Like during the sales process, I barely ever lose them. But to be conservative and to be safe, I have put down my closing rate at 25%. So given those metrics, reply rate of 5%, book call rate of 25%, and a close rate of 25%, for me to get 4 clients within the next 32 days, I'm going to need to send 2,100 and... Never mind. I'm going to need to send 2,400 emails. Roughly. Nice round number. 2,400 emails. 2,400 emails in the next 30 days. Now, you look at that number and you go, fuck, that's a big number. That is a realistic number because this is a big fucking goal. That is a realistic number. It's not an easy number. This is what I mean. We're not fucking playing around here because what we're actually shooting for is, fathom it. This isn't a fucking weekend hobby. No, this is life. This is real life. This is my fucking food we're talking about. This is keeping the lights on. So, this is water. Anyway, speaking of that, Total emails to send equals 2,400. 2,400. For me to hit that in the next 32 days, I need to be sending daily 75 emails per day. 75 emails per day. That's going to amount to roughly 18 booked calls. It's going to roughly amount to 18 booked calls and come out to a total of 4.5 clients. But that's retarded because what's 0.5 of a client? Let's just do 5 clients. Because that's what it'll come out to. It'll come out to about 5 clients. We need to send. For us to break through this little threshold, we got money, we got time, and we got skill. For us to break through the threshold and get out of the valley, to get out of the valley of $1K to $500 per month clients, for us to get out of the valley of $1K to $500 per month clients, we need to, in the next 32 days, we need to send 2,400 emails, 75 emails a day, take 18 sales calls, and close 5 motherfuckers. If I can do that, then we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. And if I can't do that, well, then I didn't try hard enough. And I'm not gonna be okay. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. So guys, with that said, there's the maths. This is what, if you're stressed about something, especially if it's a money issue, get specific. Get specific. You can't solve the unknown because what are you solving? Let's break it down. You've got a problem. What does it look like? Where are the metrics? How can we measure the progress we are making on solving this problem? So, 2,400 emails, 75 emails a day, 18 sales calls, 5 clients need to be closed. If I can close 5 clients for $1,000 each, that's $5K per month. That's enough to live. That's enough to live. It's going to be a massive fucking stress, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but if I'm unemployed with 5 clients, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to have the fucking time to get it done because I'm not going to have a job. Anyway, guys, this is an ultimate risk. Most normal people would say, okay, I'm not going to be employed in my job in 30 days. I should start looking for another job now. Fuck that. Let's take this to fucking put the pressure on because I don't have a choice. I've backed myself into a corner. I've burnt my boats. I've backed myself into a fucking corner. And I have no choice but to win. What else am I going to do? Sit around, cry about it? Fuck no. We got emails to send, man. We got sales calls to take. We got money to get. We have skills to learn because this is the really big thing here. Is the skill gap. Skill equals money. Do you understand? Output equals opportunity. Opportunity equals skill. And skill equals money. So we just need to do loads, get loads of opportunities, fucking take it. It's going to be shit. It's not going to be shit, but it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard and it's going to feel like an uphill battle the entire time and I'm not scared. I've been through this phase before. I've gotten just below the threshold plenty of times. I've been very close to a breakthrough and I've simply just gotten complacent. It's gotten to that 4th or 5th week of just being absolutely just difficult and I've slowed down a little bit and thought, you know what, maybe I'm going a bit too hard and then I end up just like easing off the gas too much and losing my momentum. So it's just going to be a very, very uncomfortable 4 or 5 weeks, but that's good. It's about the reframe that you need to do here in your brain. It's about the fact that you need to look at this. I'm looking at this as a difficult situation and it's supposed to be difficult. I want it to be difficult because I want what comes from it. I want to be able to live independently off my computer. I want to be able to do that. I want to be building something legit. 812 Media. I've rebranded to 812 Media because my favorite car and my dream car has been for a long time is a Ferrari 812 Superfast. and I think 812 media sounds sick. So that's what we got. Anyway, guys, this video is getting a bit long, but that's just a breakdown. This is day 2 of having to get my shit together. We have 32 days to make this work. That means that 75 emails are due today. 75 emails are due today. It's currently 12:51 p.m. I do have a client project that I've got some landing page copy to write. I've got some Google ads to write. I've got keywords to plan, and that all needs to be done today, as well as the 75 emails. So I feel like the next 48 hours is going to be really strenuous. There's going to be a lot of volume, but good. As Alex Hormozi said, he was on the Jack Neal podcast, and he was asked if he was to leave the world with one message, what would it be? And Alex Hormozi's one message was, pick a goal, ignore the opinions of others, and then do so much volume that it would be unreasonable for you not to win. Now, if you're looking at this and going, that's a lot, that is so much volume that mathematically it is unreasonable for me not to win. If I do that amount of volume, I'm going to end up with more than 5 clients. I guarantee. I'm going to end up with more than 5 clients. I'm going to end up with more than 5K per month. I guarantee. So that's why we're shooting for that much output. But now it's time to do it. So let's get started on day 1. We have to do, what we need to get done today is we need to write landing page copy, write landing page copy. We need to write landing page copy. We need to send 75 emails. Guys, I hope you know that this is going to take about 3 hours, just sending those emails, or more. Probably more likely 4 hours. As someone who's sent a lot of cold outreach before. And send, I think it comes out to 46 follow-ups. And write the Google ads. That's what we got to do today. That's what we have to do. Number 1, most important. Number 2, most important. Number 3. Number 4. How hard can it be to get 4 things done? We just need to get 4 things done today. That's it. So let's get started on the first. Time to write some landing page copy. We got 32 days to make this business work. I have 32 days. This is not a joke. This is real.